Good morning. It is time for your health check, and we're talking COVID boosters today because I just got mine yesterday afternoon. It's all on Facebook Live for you. I got the Moderna booster administered by a pharmacist at Revelis in South Lake. So for reference, I got 2 doses of Pfizer back in April. I've never had COVID to my knowledge. I've never had symptoms or tested positive for it. So a lot of you may ask, well, why get the booster? Why now? These are really good questions. And I asked 4 doctors who I trust if and when I should get it. And all 4 of them said, yes, go for it. They pointed to the same data, a little dip in protection after about 6 months following that second dose of my mRNA vaccine, or if you got J&J after the first dose. So I also thought, well, I'm going to be at a lot of indoor events in the next 8 weeks. We got the holidays, we got family stuff, we got travel. And so the fact that I'm going to be around more people in general made me think, yeah, these are high risk environments. Can't eat outside for much longer since it's getting cold, so now is a good time. And after I posted on social media about my booster, I got some really good questions. So I want to address some of those this morning. First, a lot of you had questions around eligibility. A couple of people asked, well, isn't the booster geared toward those who are 65 and up with underlying health issues, or are there still age requirements with regard to who's available? Well, right now the CDC recommends boosters for people 65 and older, or anyone 18 and up with a compromised immune system, or anyone who works or lives in an environment with high risk of transmission. So I felt like I fit into that last category. Another kind of batch of questions came around mixing and matching. One of these are great questions. Evan asked, is it okay if it's all one vaccine manufacturer, or is it strongly urged to swap boosters? I chose to mix and match. That was by design for me, and that was really based on data from the CDC showing that mixing mRNA vaccines for that booster really gives you a little bit better protection. Now, do you have to do that? No. And for those of you who got the J&J initially, getting boosted with one of the mRNA vaccines shows more robust protection. But again, I'm going to say to you, do what you're comfortable with. Finally, this is a great question from Marty, who asks, how soon should you get the booster after you've had COVID? I have gotten this question so many times. I asked Dr. Mark Casanova his thoughts on this because you could read a lot of different ranges out there. But Dr. Casanova said you should get it as soon as you've recovered from COVID. You have about a 1-month range of time where you can really offer yourself some pretty good protection. So I shared 5 things you need to know about boosters on my social media pages. And today at 4:30 p.m. I am joining Jason Wheeler for a special half hour on kids and COVID vaccines specifically. So we're going to have experts joining us live. I'll be happy to take more of your questions this afternoon, so I hope you'll join us at 4:30. And I hope I can stay awake for it all, Greg. I feel good right now.
I was going to say a long day for you, so yeah, get a nap.
Yeah.